After he is drafted in 1951, economist and author Thomas Sowell joined the Marines, where he became part of the Marine Corps Combat Camera Division.
Combat camera is basically the eyes and ears of the commander, down with that infantry unit, and be able to tell those guys a story. The imagery that comes out can have a great impact on the public's perception of war and what the military is doing.
Combat camera is responsible for the historical documentation. It may not necessarily make it out to the local paper, but somewhere down the line, someone might be able to pull up an image and say, okay, this happened during this time frame. The imagery is used as good reference to anything we may need in the future or something that's happening right now.
Combat photographers document life in the armed forces, sometimes even risking their lives to capture moments from the battlefield. The images they've recorded have proved to be as powerful as any weapons. Beginning in the mid-19th century, fragile black and white photographs were able to bring home never-before-seen images depicting the realities of war. The first ever combat photographer was an Englishman named Roger Fenton. In 1855, Fenton took the first combat photographs from a battlefield during the Crimean War. Since the cameras of the time required the subject to be completely still to capture an image in focus, Fenton took photos of the aftermath of battles. The photos revealed a chilling truth about the desolation of war. Six years later, in 1861, glass plate photographer Matthew Brady began creating a photographic record of the American Civil War. He and his team of photography assistants spent 4 years on Civil War battlefields, documenting all aspects of the war in thousands of photographs. The images they created tell a story of the Civil War that would not have otherwise been possible, and significantly heightened public awareness throughout the war. In the more than 150 years since the Civil War, combat photography has changed alongside combat itself. But its purpose has remained the same: to tell the story of a given moment, whether for battlefield reconnaissance, to inform the public, or as a historical document. And combat photographers have continued to risk their lives to do their job.